but slower than a speeding bullet and able to hit tall buildings at a single bound. Airplane, released in 1980. Let's check it out. Today's feature film is Airplane, released in 1980, directed by Jim Abrams and David and Jerry Zucker. It is a slapstick screwball comedy, one for the ages. Let's take a look at what this movie is about. Airplane is directed by Jim Abrams and David and Jerry Zucker. It stars Robert Hayes, Julie Hagerty, Lloyd Bridges, Peter Graves, and Robert Stack, to name a few. It is loaded with a bunch of cameo artists and wonderful actors and actresses. It is a love story starring Elaine and Ted Stryker, played beautifully by Julie Hagerty and Robert Hayes, stewardess and ex-pilot. Ted purchases a one-way ticket to Chicago to be with Elaine. Ted has flashbacks of being in the war. Wonderful cameo star Ethel Merman. We have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We have Peter Graves as a child pedophile, or a gay child pedophile. It's a great movie. The pilot and crew all get sick from eating the fish. You have two black dudes talking jive, and then you got a wonderful, wonderful cameo of Barbara Billingsley, the mother of Leave It to Beaver. I think, what was it, June Cleaver, talking jive. This movie is hilarious. Leslie Nielsen is a wonderful actor in this movie, and he plays it straight, but he has one of the most comedic lines in the entire movie. So, passengers all get ill from eating the fish dinner. Pilot crew gets sick. Elaine takes an autopilot, and madness ensues. This movie is fun, hilarious for everybody. It was the first of its kind. It launched a brand new wave of literal comedic behavior in comedy, and that other movies followed it, such as Top Secret, The Naked Gun, Hot Shots Part 2, and where they play on words and actions and different meanings and innuendo. This movie does not miss. If you want to have a great time, an hour and 45 minutes, and basically just lose yourself into comedy, Airplane will not disappoint. If you haven't, I'm sure you've already checked it out, but if you haven't, check out Airplane. It's got something for everybody. Great cameos, great scene stealers. I highly recommend this movie. Out of 5 stars, this movie gets 5 stars. It was the first of its kind, and it's just awesome. You will laugh. It's corny, it's raunchy, but it's fun. It's innocent, and it's great slapstick humor. I think you'll enjoy it. Airplane has a couple of sources for its inspiration. One of them is obviously Airport 1970, and the other is Airport 1975, in which Karen Black played a stewardess who tries to follow instructions radioed from the ground, such as Julie Hagerty is doing. But she is having an inflatable autopilot, where madness ensues. The inflatable autopilot. I'd love to get one of those inflatable autopilots. Julie Hagerty and Robert Hayes. Both of them are dynamic together, play beautifully off each other, and this movie, they should have made another remake with those two. Maybe they have. I haven't seen it though. But Julie Hagerty and Robert Hayes were perfectly cast in this movie. This movie exploits the previous films for all they're worth. I highly recommend Airplane. I'm sorry. So now I'm thinking about Airport 1975, Karen Black. I love Karen Black. Who doesn't love Karen Black? Wasn't she beautiful? Karen Black in Airport 1975. I was a little kid back then, but I fell in love with Karen. I fell in love with Karen Black. But let's get back to Airplane. I highly recommend Airplane. So check it out if you haven't already. All right. I'm Tony. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.